Okay, if you have eczema and you are frustrated because you've tried everything, including all the different kinds of steroid creams, and nothing is working to heal your eczema, you're gonna wanna stick around. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Britt Brings It Home. My name is Britt and I'm a holistic nutritionist and health coach dedicated to helping you bring balance to your body. And today we're talking about a different kind of balance than what I have previously talked about. I've shared several videos here about healing your eczema from the inside out and how your eczema is like a reflection of what's going on in your body. When you see eczema, that's skin irritation, it is like a warning sign to you that something is not right in your body. Something is out of balance. I've shared how it's important to eliminate foods that you are sensitive to and heal the gut, improve your digestion, heal your metabolism, and reduce stress. And those are all very important things. Your lifestyle and diet, making sure you're getting all those nutrients that you need to support a healthy body are so important to the long-term game of healing your eczema. But something I haven't shared yet is what you can actually do topically for your eczema. That's important too. We can't just focus on the inside and neglect the surface of our skin where our eczema is. We gotta treat both sides. I suffered with eczema for many years and I was able to heal it through diet and lifestyle changes. But last summer I got a nose ring and my eczema came back with a vengeance. There was a lot of irritation on the spot where the nose ring was. And then also I had eczema under my eyes and on my neck and my hands. I had mostly atopic dermatitis, but I also had another type of eczema too called dysbiotic eczema, where you get little bubbles, like little blisters. So anyways, I made the connection that it was all caused from the nose ring and heavy metals that were leaching out of it into my body. So I took the nose ring out and did some detox work to get those heavy metals out of my system. And my eczema did clear up quite a bit, but not all the way. The bubbles on my hands went away. My eyes got better, but there was still dry, discolored patches of skin on my neck and on my hands that wouldn't go away until I actually started helping my eczema out and giving it what it needed topically. In order to support our skin topically, we need to make sure that we're focusing on a few different things. The microbiome of our skin, moisturizing and protecting our skin barrier, and having a healthy pH on our skin. Okay, so let's look at how to do that. So number one, supporting our microbiome. We've all, I'm sure, heard by now of our gut microbiome, our bacteria that live in our gut. Well, our skin has its own microbiome too. It has bacteria on it, and we want to have lots of good bacteria, probiotics. Having a healthy skin microbiome is important because that beneficial bacteria crowds out bad, harmful bacteria. Our skin is our body's first line of defense from the outside world, harmful things in the environment. It is our layer of protection. And our microbiome plays a huge part in protecting us from those harmful things in the environment and keeping moisture locked in our skin. Okay, so how do you even keep your microbiome on your skin healthy? One super important thing to do is to cut down on all that antibacterial hand sanitizer and soaps that we've been using. Those things kill bacteria. That's what they do. They're antibacterial. They're not just anti-bad bacteria, they're anti-all bacteria. So they kill even the good bacteria, which we need to keep out the harmful pathogens. So when you're using those things, you're creating the right kind of environment for pathogens to come and cause harm, including eczema, to your skin. Instead of using those harsh hand sanitizers and soaps when you need to clean your hands, just use regular soap and water. It'll do the job. Also, you take probiotics to help your gut microbiome and supporting the diversity of all that beneficial bacteria in your gut. You can do the same thing for your hands. You can add in good bacteria to your hands or to your skin in general by going outside in nature and putting your hands in the dirt. So do some gardening, play outside with your kids, get some of that good bacteria on your body, and that'll help the diversity of your microbiome. Okay, number 2, it's important to moisturize and protect your skin barrier. So not only do we want to make sure that we are supporting our microbiome, but we want to make sure that we're keeping our skin moisturized. I mean, eczema is dry skin, so you want to provide moisture to that skin. Our skin is made of lipids or fats, including cholesterol, ceramides, and fatty acids. And those things are important to keep the elasticity of our skin, keep it youthful looking, and keep it hydrated. And one way to keep it that way and keep those lipids locked in our skin is to avoid over washing. So we talked about antibacterial soaps, but not just antibacterial. Other soaps can be really harsh and harmful to your skin too. Surfactants in soaps actually remove those natural lipids in your skin and contribute to dry skin and eczema. So I try to avoid soap and water when at all possible. I don't wash my hands 1,500 times a day, and I try not to wash dishes too often. Thankfully, my husband helps out a lot, and he washes the dishes after dinner. And if I'm washing the dishes, I'm only gonna wash them once a day. I do not wash every single dish as soon as it's done being used. Also, avoid over exfoliating. So soaking your hands in dead sea salt every once in a while is great, but doing that too much or scrubbing and trying to get all those dry flakes off of your skin can be really harsh and irritating. And avoid products with harsh ingredients like sodium lauryl sulfate. That's one that actually depletes your skin's natural lipids. So you want to stay away from that. Stay away from fragrances and parabens and phthalates and those things that have toxic ingredients in it that can harm your skin and irritate it even more. Another thing that is harsh on your skin barrier is extreme weather. So like humid or really hot or really cold air or water. So when you're taking a shower or you're washing your hands, try to use lukewarm water, not super hot or super cold if you wanted to do super cold water. Just like to wash dishes and to get the oil, the grease off of your dishes, you need to use hot water. When you use hot water on your skin, that removes the natural oils in your skin. And when you go outside, when it's super cold, just make sure that you bundle up, put some gloves on, put your coat and your hat on, bundle up to protect your skin when you go outside. And if it's super hot out, try to protect your skin, put a long sleeve shirt on, put a hat on, protect your skin from that harsh, hot weather. Okay, and number 3, another important thing for healing your eczema, working on it topically, is keeping your pH in balance. And this whole pH thing is not something that I even considered previously, but it is a big important factor that we need to consider. So your skin has several different layers on it, and the very top layer is called the acid mantle, and it is acidic. It's acidic for a reason. It needs to be acidic because that helps to keep bad things out, harmful pathogens out, and to keep your moisture locked in where it's supposed to be. That acidic environment is the right kind of environment for your microbiome because those little guys thrive in a little bit of an acidic environment. And so the ideal pH for your skin is between 4 and 5. And if you're not familiar with the pH scale, it's a scale from very acidic to very alkaline, 1 to 14. So the acidic numbers are on the low side, 1 through 6. pH of 7 is neutral, and then the higher numbers, 8 through 14, are alkaline or basic. So your skin's pH should be sitting at between a 4 and a 5, so on the acidic side. But people with eczema actually have a little bit of an elevated pH. And when your skin is not at that healthy pH, the other things that we talked about don't work as well. The environment is not right for your microbiome, so it's not able to work as well to keep pathogens out, and the moisture is not staying locked in your skin, providing that moisture and protection. That acid mantle is really important for keeping those lipids in your skin. Water has a pH between 6 and 9. So when you wash your hands and you take a shower, you are raising your pH even more than it already is when you have eczema. So for those of us with eczema, it takes a while after it's been exposed to water to bring the pH back down to healthy levels. And unfortunately, many of the products that we're putting on our skin, our soaps and our lotions and things like that, are not helping out with the whole pH balancing. They're actually more alkaline, so they're hurting our pH more than helping us. But I recently found out about a company that is focused on the pH of your skin and bringing balance back to your skin. And that company is Soteri Skin. And this video is sponsored by Soteri Skin. I am so grateful that they reached out to me and that I learned about the company, because I have been using their balancing act and I am in love with it. It helps aid all three of those things that we talked about: supporting a healthy microbiome and moisturizing and protecting the skin barrier and balancing the pH. And it's a really great product to help heal your eczema. Balancing Act is made with things that actually support your skin. It has coconut oil and shea butter and colloidal oatmeal, which are all anti-inflammatory. It has ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids that mimic your skin's natural lipids, amino acids that provide hydration, and citric acid that lowers your skin's pH back down to healthy levels. All the ingredients in the Balancing Act work together. They put a lot of thought into developing a product that doesn't have just great individual ingredients, but all the ingredients work together to lock the pH of your skin at a healthy level and keep it there all day. Let me tell you, I have been loving the results since using Balancing Act. Those dry, discolored patches on my hands and on my neck disappeared within a week. That's nothing that coconut oil or shea butter has been able to do for me on its own. And that's not even like religiously using it every time after I wash my hands. I just use it twice a day, and it really does work to keep the pH balance and hold in moisture throughout the day. And so I'm noticing that my skin is staying more moisturized, and it's also helping to lessen my eczema flares. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of inside work and working on healing my gut, so I haven't been getting as many reactions from those foods that I developed food sensitivities to, like gluten, tomatoes, and peppers. But I do still occasionally get little flare-ups when I have those foods. But since using the Balancing Act, those flares have gotten less intense and they clear up a whole lot faster than they used to. So it used to take me like 2 weeks to clear up after I had an eczema flare. Since using the Balancing Act, it takes maybe a few days to clear up a flare. It's made with clean ingredients, so you're not going to find any fragrance or sodium lauryl sulfate or parabens or phthalates or any of those harmful ingredients that can irritate and dry out eczema even more. Soteri Skin was really intentional about all the ingredients they chose to include in their formula. They're all things that actually help to restore your skin and bring it back to a healthy place. That's something you don't get with steroid creams and a lot of those lotions out there. Balancing Act does not dry out your skin, and it doesn't lose effectiveness over time like those other creams do. It really works. I can't speak highly enough of this, you guys. If you want to try out the Balancing Act, I have the link for it down below, and you can use the coupon code BRIT15 to get 15% off your order. So try these tips out, try out the Balancing Act, and continue to support your eczema healing by making sure that you're nourishing your body and you're doing the inside work along with the outside work topically on your eczema. I hope these things help you too, and that you find some relief soon. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and come back for more videos like this one to help you heal your eczema, overcome fatigue, and live a healthy life. I will see you in the next video. Bye.